Hey everyone, I've been seeing this Epson EpiqVision Ultra LS650 projector popping up all over the place lately, especially in home theater setups where space is tight but people still want that big screen feel. I finally got my hands on one, and after a few weeks of testing it in my living room, I think it's worth sharing what I've found. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So, what makes this projector stand out? First off, it's designed to fit in smaller spaces without sacrificing image quality. Most projectors need a lot of distance to fill a large screen, but the LS650 can throw a bright, clear image even when you're just a few feet from the wall. I set mine up about 6 feet away and got a crisp 100-inch display, no need for a dedicated home theater room or a massive throw distance. That's a game changer for apartments or just anyone who doesn't have the luxury of a huge space. Under the hood, it uses Epson's true 3-chip 3 LCD technology, which means the colors look more natural and vibrant compared to single-chip projectors. I've noticed that movies and shows have richer reds and deeper blacks, which really makes a difference when you're watching something like a dark thriller or a nature documentary. The 4K PRO-UHD processing also sharpens the image, so even if you're not sitting right in the sweet spot, the picture stays clear and detailed. I've compared it side by side with some higher-end models, and honestly, the difference is pretty subtle unless you're a real stickler for pixel-perfect clarity. Setup is another area where this projector shines. Epson includes a setting assistant app for both iOS and Android, which guides you through alignment and focus using your phone's camera. It's way easier than fumbling with manual adjustments, especially if you're not super tech-savvy. I had mine up and running in under 15 minutes, and the app even lets you fine-tune the keystone correction to make sure the image isn't distorted. That's a huge time saver if you're not into reading through a 50-page manual. One of the biggest perks for me is the built-in Android TV functionality. I cut the cord a while ago, so having Netflix, Disney+, and YouTube all accessible without an extra streaming device is super convenient. The interface is smooth, and the remote works well, no lag or frustrating menus to navigate. Plus, the projector runs on Android 9, which means you can sideload apps if there's something specific you want to watch. I've even used it to mirror my phone for quick presentations or gaming, though the lag isn't ideal for fast-paced games. The sound is another highlight. Yamaha teamed up with Epson to include a 2.1 virtual surround system, and it's surprisingly good for a built-in setup. I've used projectors with weak speakers before, but this one fills the room with decent bass and clear dialogue. It's not going to replace a proper sound system, but for casual movie nights or background noise, it's more than enough. There's also a single-cable solution for audio, which simplifies connections if you're using a soundbar or receiver. Just one HDMI cable handles both video and audio, reducing clutter behind your setup. Brightness is always a concern with projectors, especially if you have windows or bright lights in the room. The LS650 packs 3600 lumens, which is bright enough to watch during the day without the image looking washed out. I tested it with the lights on, and even at full brightness, the colors didn't wash out. That's a big deal if you're not willing to black out your living room every time you want to watch something. Now, no product is perfect, so let me share a couple of things to keep in mind. First, the projector does get a little warm after extended use, so make sure it has good airflow. I've had it running for a few hours straight without issues, but if you're stacking it in a tight space, ventilation could be a concern. Second, while the built-in Android TV is handy, it's not the fastest interface out there. If you're used to a high-end smart TV, you might find it a bit sluggish when switching between apps. It's not a deal-breaker, but it's worth noting if speed is a priority for you. Overall, the Epson EpiqVision Ultra LS650 is a solid choice for anyone looking to upgrade their home entertainment without the hassle of a traditional setup. It's bright, colorful, easy to install, and packed with features that make it feel like a premium option without the premium price tag. If you've been on the fence about getting a projector, this one's definitely worth considering. You can find the link below if you want to check it out for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.